those of you who've not been on my channel before, hi, I'm Harriet. And for those of you who have been, welcome back. It's been a while. I haven't done any videos since our Caribbean cruise in December on the Disney Fantasy. I wanted to be one of those people that would record kind of videos along the way of pregnancy to kind of show how it's affecting me and how I've been dealing with it. Like my first, second and third trimester, but I've not been one of those people. I've not had it in me to do that alongside working full time. Kudos to you if you've been doing that. But also we're moving. If you know Chris and I, we don't do things by halves, so we've made it more complicated for ourselves, but there was lots of factors into why this house we would have outgrown this house far too quickly. Our mortgage was coming to an end, mortgage rates are ridiculous, yada yada yada. That's it in a nutshell. We've had to move. Love our little house, but it just wasn't right for us anymore. But that's not why you're here. You're here because you've seen my title, which is probably going to be something around a baby hospital bag. I have loved watching these videos. I've loved watching lots of pregnancy videos. Everyone is so different, and it's been really nice to see like different people experience different things, and to also find people who are going through the same thing as you. But these videos have been especially helpful for me because there is no guidance on what you put in a baby hospital bag, really. The hospital can give you a list of things, or people can give you like a list, like I think Pampers do like a recommended list, or Bounty, or whatever they're called, people you hear of once you're pregnant. But there are bits that you see other people put in, you're like, that's actually really beneficial. We'll do baby's hospital bag today, and then I'll also record my hospital bag. We'll go from there. And hopefully the lighting stays okay, because I tried to record this yesterday and the sun was literally like beaming down on me. So hopefully it's okay. So first of all, I'll start off with the actual bag itself. This is the actual bag we have got. It's from Sainsbury's. It is a nappy changing bag, but I thought I could use it now because there's like lots of pockets. There's a big front pocket with like little compartments in, and then there's compartments inside as well. It's cute. It's Winnie the Pooh. My mum bought this for us because we'd seen it like a while ago, and then it went out of stock and we just never saw it again. And then me and my mum were walking through Sainsbury's and she was like, nab. So yeah, these two things are going to be in my bag because they don't fit in, or Chris's bag. They probably won't fit in my bag now either. But this is his teddy. A lot of people are like, don't worry about taking a teddy, but I kind of want a comparison photo, like him with it, and then I can do like one a month later to see how much he's grown. I just thought it'd be really cute. But he is from Early Learning Centre. He's got like little star print ears, and yeah, he's just really sweet. Chris and I have named him Nibbles. So original. We sat there with a list of names for this bunny, like, what should we call you? It's like naming our child. Also got a blanket. This one is from Tesco's. It was like £5, I think. All of this has been washed, by the way, and ready to go. Yeah, it's one of the cellular blankets as well, which is what you're meant to use if you're using it on them when they're in their cot, like when they're sleeping. So yeah, little green one. There was I think that was like pink, blue or green. I liked the green the best. We're thinking his nursery's probably going to be green, so matches nicely. Try to edit the lighting a bit so I don't look so exposed. Sorry if it's just randomly gone so dark. Yeah, I tried to kind of pack it in the way that you'd need things. So like nappies, then vests, and then sleep suits, and then going home outfits. So I tried to like do it in the way. Realistically, guys, is that going to go to plan? No. It's just going to be all thrown about when it needs to be thrown about. I have put everything in these bags with labels because I probably won't be the one going in this bag. Chris will be. It's easy for him to just be like, hear me say I need nappies, and then go and find what says nappies, and they're all in a bag nicely for him so he can just pick it out and do what he needs to do. So first of all, we've got nappies. I've got some newborn Pampers nappies in here. They were free with one of the Emma's Diary packs. I do have other brands because obviously not all brands suit every baby, so we're just gonna have a trial and error situation. But I think I've packed about 10 to come into the hospital with me. I'm someone who needs, like, hates the unknown, fears everything, so I'm gonna have stuff in the car just in case, because also, like, you don't know how long you're going to be in the hospital for. If it's any complications, we're going to be in the hospital longer than we expected, so I'm going to need more than 10 nappies. Hospital's like a 20-25 minute drive from where we'll be living, so it might just be easier for Chris, if he's not going home, just to grab things from the car and bring them in if it's like an emergency. So I think I've got like 10 in here, and then I'll have a few in the back, like the rest of the pack in the car. I've also packed nappy cream. It's the pseudo salve one, so it's the equivalent of the pseudo creme cream, just in case. I don't think I should need it straight away, but you never know. It's just handy to have. A flannel. I wanted to take a flannel just to put near baby, or have like on my chest with baby, so when we go home we can introduce the dogs to the scent of the baby first before we then bring baby to the dogs. That's just a way I want to introduce them. A lot of people have recommended like having the scent there so they can smell that rather than like wanting to smell baby itself. We've got some Pura wipes. These are the water wipes, but I also do have cotton wool as well, as they recommend cotton wool and water for the first few, like at the beginning, and then you can move on to wipes. My INCT teacher also said like you can take wipes because the first time they go to the loo isn't the easiest to wipe up with cotton wool, so you might need a wipe or something. We'll see. Hopefully we'll have midwives there for that bit so they can help guide us. I've then got some muslin cloths. I'm taking 3 in the hospital with me. This has just got some dinosaurs on it. And then I've got a basic white and green one. These were from Aldi during their toddler and baby event. So they were really cheap at the time, which was nice. And dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. I've then got some hats and mittens. Mittens I shouldn't need too much because a lot of his sleep suits have the scratch mitts on them already, but I'm going to take some just in case. But if you need to know, like everyone always says they're just a faff and they just fall off. But hats are a definite because babies cannot regulate their temperature straight away, so you need a hat. We then have some short sleeve vests. These are newborn size. I am going to also take 0 to 3. We've not had a growth scan because he has followed a curve like the entire time. Whenever they have measured my bump, it is always on the 90th percentile. So he is measuring big because that's his fundal height, which is my bump basically. But that doesn't mean he's going to be big. I'm 5 foot. If you were to put my bump on someone like 6 foot, they're not necessarily going to be on the 90th percentile because they have more space on their bodies to hold my bump. So we don't know what size he's going to be. I'm just going to pack newborn for the hospital, and then we'll have some 0 to 3 as well on hand. These were all from Vinted. Vinted has been a godsend, especially for like newborn clothes that they only wear for a few weeks. So these have little polar bears on them, and I won't unwrap them. But then we've also got blue stripes and we've got blue stars. I'm going to shove it all behind me and then I'm going to pack it later. Yeah, and then as I said, I'm going to take 0 to 3 month ones as well. These ones I did buy new. These are from Mamas and Papas and they were in the sale. Some little bears. This one says bear hugs on it. And then this one's just like a neutral stripe. I'm then a bit torn between taking some long sleeve vests. I might keep these in the car. He's due April 9th, so the weather is very hit and miss. It was snowing a few weeks ago and now it's just constant rain. And I think it's like a max of like 14 degrees at the moment. So I'm unsure about taking some newborn long sleeve vests into the hospital with me, but I have packed some just in case because everything is just in case with me. This one was from Vinted. It just says welcome to the world. And where is it like originally? This is originally from Primark, that one. Then got a plain white one, which is from Aldi. And then I got like a grey stripe. They're all wrinkled because they've all been ready and folded for the day to come. We then move on to sleep suits. I've packed 2 newborn sleep suits and 2 0 to 3 sleep suits, so that should do us. If you've had a baby before, or you've looked at baby clothes, you know that like just because it's newborn in Primark doesn't mean it's newborn in Tesco. The heights are different, and I've packed 3 newborn ones. Oh, because I packed a tiny baby one. When I've been doing Vinted, I've been getting like bundles. I've been getting like 5 sleep suits in one go. So some of them have come and they've been like newborn, but then one arrived in the pack, it was tiny baby, which is fine with me. He could be a tiny baby for all we know. So this is the tiny baby one. Dinosaurs. What can I say? So it was quite handy to at least have like something of tiny baby. Then taking this one, which says I love my mummy. I did not buy this. Chris got this as a secret Santa present. I then went and bought him the I love my daddy version, but in a bigger size so it will last for longer. We then got this like little rockets and planets and stars one, which is really cute. And then these are the 0 to 3 ones. So this one's from Mamas and Papas. It just says bear hugs in the pockets, very similar to the sleeve. It's very similar to the vests I got, but that was also in the sale. And then this one is the same as one of these ones. Again, it's a Vinted find, and it came in a pack, so it's this. I've managed to get the same in 2 different sizes, but it's the Rockets one, which is nice. Swaddle bags. No idea if I'm going to need swaddle bags, but I picked these up from Primark. I think we'll start off by swaddling and then possibly move to the Dream Pods. We've got a few of those. But everyone says like when they're like weeks old, they prefer to be swaddled because it's how they were when they were inside of you. So I picked up some swaddle bags. They've got like planets and moons on them, and they've velcroed as well. If you didn't know how to swaddle, then at least you've got like some velcro to help you. We learned how to swaddle in one of our NCT classes. I wouldn't say we're expert. Actually, Chris is quite good at it. Wouldn't say I'm an expert. Then have his announcement outfit and his going home outfit. This is his announcement outfit. It's a little bunny. And it's like a 2-in-1 basically. So no fiddling around with trousers, but it also has scratch mittens attached to it, and it obviously has little feet. But this was from one of the first things we bought from Vinted. It's so cute, and Chris and I love our little bunnies, so it will go nicely with his little teddy. For his going home outfit, he's got this little cream vest, and then on top of that he's got some little dungarees which are really sweet. This was from Tesco, I believe we got this from. It was the first thing we bought when we found out we were pregnant, so made sense to that it was his going home outfit. And then it's got a little yellow hat as well, which is really sweet. I've then packed 2 pairs of socks. Bought like bundles of socks from H&M because they were in the sale, and they were a really good, I mean they were a really good price before they were in the sale, and then I saw them in the sale and I was like, grab them. A lot of people say unless you're like, unless you're dressing them up in fancy outfits, which you know is not going to happen a lot of the time with a newborn, you don't really need socks because they're in sleep suits most of the time, so they have socks basically on them. But I thought I'd grab some just in case, because you just never know. That's the thing with babies, you just never know. I've then just got a few extra things. So I've got like a little brush, and I've got a little nail clipper. I'm also going to take a little nail file as well. I don't think you actually need to take those stuff in the hospital. I think that's just me being a bit like, but I thought I'd just pop it in here anyway. It's got to travel to the new house somehow, so if it's in this bag then at least it's travelling, and it's travelling with me. And the last thing we've got is this welcome to the world sign. Welcome, I think it says welcome to the welcome to the world little one sign with Dumbo on it. A friend tagged me in a random acts of kindness giveaway on Instagram that it was for a company that do like baby clothing. So then when I won, they contacted me like, what's the gender, the age, and I was like, he's not here yet. So they gave me a little welcome to the world sign, which is really nice. That's everything that's in our baby's hospital bag. I think we've pretty much got everything a towel we need to take, but I need to wash the towel first, and then that will go in Chris's bag just in case, as it's touch and go on what hospitals give you. Like, I've had to change hospital because we're moving districts, so I've had to change hospital, and if I go and look at what my hospital will give me, it tells me to take a towel. If I go and look at what this other hospital says, it doesn't mention towel, so I'm gonna take a towel just in case for the baby. Some hospitals give them to you, some hospitals don't. Some hospitals will happily have formula for you in case you can't feed. Some hospitals won't. It's very touch and go, so if you are pregnant, it is worth looking up and seeing if your hospital has like a what to pack bag, or ask your midwife, because they're gonna know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will be doing a what's in my hospital bag video. I won't bother doing a what's in my husband's hospital bag video because it's some clothes and snacks for me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!